I'm gonna be right.
Okay, what's up? It's Wacky, Zany, Wacky Conversations.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, we need
Wacky,
a title.
Zany, Wacky, Zany. Okay.
Okay,
So
you know how
whoa,
there's
yeah.
a car pope? So you know how there's a car pope? Okay,
Yeah,
so
that
there's
means there was a car
pope, there's a car
Jesus.
Christianity. Yeah, there's a car Jesus. Does that mean that there was a car World War II? If there's
What?
a car
Yeah,
World War II,
There's
was
Jeeps.
okay.
Jeeps were
so-
invented in World War II.
Oh
No,
yeah,
hold on.
which means there,
Shut the
so there
hell
has
up.
to be a Cars World War II, and
Okay.
if there was a Cars World War II, then so they would have dropped an atomic bomb on the cars, Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
There
And if
are
that was
Japanese
were the
cars.
nukes-
Bombs
Were the
alive,
nukes
sister.
sentient? Were the nukes sentient?
And not to
Were
mention,
the nukes okay with what they were
Were the
doing?
nukes sentient?
I mean, the
Were
planes
they-
are sentient. The planes are sentient.
Were they suicide bomb? Were the nukes themselves suicide bombers, or like were they being forced to attack Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
are there
Either way, it's
sentient?
real weird.
Are
The
there
nukes would be
sentient
sentient, right?
tanks
The
and
nukes would be
bombers?
sentient. Yeah.
Also,
What kind
No,
of
they're
you
just machines.
but like the
Well-
nukes would be sentient.
What?
They're
How
not
many
vehicles,
world? How was there a car Hitler?
Yes,
Yeah,
if there's
yeah,
Jeeps,
there
that
would
implies
be
there was a
car
World
Hitler.
War II. Since there's a
Yeah,
World War
which
II, there
means-
There was a
was
cars
indeed a car Hitler.
And not
What
to
the-
mention that
What kind of
that
car would
Jeeps
Hitler
exist.
be?
Jeeps exist.
Probably a Volkswagen.
So that implies that
Fair
implies
enough.
that there were like races of car that were made specifically for warfare and combat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
they
thing
were
is-
made to die.
thing is,
Like
Jeeps
okay,
exist
nukes.
as well in this universe. That
Yeah.
What type
Pretty
of
much
car
makes
did Hitler hate?
I don't know.
What was
That's a
the car?
good
Are there-
Probably
question.
Honda.
Okay, well, are there any
I agree, it was.
companies of
No,
cars that are...
probably Ford.
He hated
Yeah.
mopeds.
No, Ford is American. No, that doesn't work.
What's a
like
a
a
Polish
Very
type of
American
car?
car company. 'Cause, like,
what do you mean? What's a very
American...
Polish
Okay,
car?
but no, we don't
A
we
Polish
don't want to
type of
be going
car?
with
Well,
we don't want to be
there's-
going with
No,
brands. We
no,
want to be
I
going
think
with
there is a
kinds
car
of
company that's founded in Poland.
We
so
wanna go with
that's
the-
Oh,
probably
right.
it.
We want kinds of car, not brands.
But Volkswagen is a brand, so what kind of
Well, yeah.
what would Hitler be?
No, but
Lucas.
no. We'll start with brands.
Check your DM.
Alright, I'll check my DM.
Okay, there's the Polski Fiat. Famous. Okay, what car is Fiat? Fiat is Polish.
So Fiat is Polish. So car Hitler.
What
hated-
type of car is a Fiat?
Yeah, what kind of car is a Fiat? Like, give us a description of that.
No, like
Wait.
I think if I'm correct,
Okay, it's
Fiat
just an
is a car
SUV.
company that
Hold
It's a
on.
Volkswagen.
There was also a car Stalin.
Ooh, was there car concentration camp? Was there
There
car
were.
gulags?
Wait,
Wait, how
hold on,
how did they
hold on.
exit?
How would
did
gas-
they exit
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
the
how
about
would
to
car?
gas camp?
that's what I was
Yeah.
about to ask.
How would? Did they just like drown in like
Scrapyard.
drown in gas?
Okay, but
Well, things
here-
are probably they seem to be sentient creatures within
Okay,
a
well-
shell.
okay, yeah, that's what I was
No,
about to
because gas
say.
is good
Damn
for
it!
them. No. We don't even need to. No, we're not there yet. We need to like figure out how.
we're not
they
going
were
into the
systematically
anatomy just
executed.
yet.
Oh,
No.
We might
How-
need
We'll
to,
get
because
there.
that would
Wait,
Wait.
drastically
If we
affect
want to talk about
Um,
anatomy, can we just talk about that one time Lightning McQueen got flashed by two car girls? Does anybody remember that scene?
No.
I
We still
do.
need to figure out how they were systematically executed. If there were car concentration.
Yeah, that's why
camps.
we need to take the anatomy into account. There are theories that
Well,
like
the headlights
cars
are
are just like
based on based on can car, because Lightning McQueen got flashed.
Okay, but Lightning
Look,
but
it
all
could
cars
be
have
like a
headlights. Are
mating
all
display,
cars
you see.
female?
I don't. Well, men have
Do cars
breasts, so
reproduce
those are
asexually?
kind of like boobs.
Oh,
So
I
they
they
all
could be
have
guess.
breasts.
gastropods.
Some
They
have
could
some,
be
some have
they could be
stronger.
gastropods.
What do you mean they could be gastropods?
They could be gastropods that like inhabit the cars. Like they're a shell.
Oh God,
Oh.
that would be.
What would they look like on
Oh,
the inside then?
they'd look like a snail. It would be basically a slug on the
Oh
inside.
no, it would be very different because they'd be adapted to be living inside of cars.
What do you-
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So
This is
do you
fucking
think that-
nightmare fuel.
So,
This is
okay,
this
so
is
if
a
we get back
legitimate
to the
theory.
execution, do you think
This
that their
is a
car shell
legitimate
would have been
theory.
torn off and then they'd be like
Oh
burnt
my.
or something?
Oh.
Yeah, I think the shells would be melted and then salt would be
No,
poured on
they
them.
would remove
Oh
them
my-
of their shells while they're in the camp.
Okay,
Oh,
but that's
yeah.
okay, but like
think
the thing
honestly-
is no, this
Would
one
that just
doesn't
look
work
like
because the
a-
concentration camps are made to be efficient, right? And that doesn't
How about
sound very
gaseous
efficient
salt?
because
No, that is efficient because they would use their shells to make new shells.
no, but it wouldn't be fast, right? They're trying to kill millions of cars at
But
once.
also,
So
Guys,
they have to
gaseous
individually
salt.
fire off each car.
Yeah, that would
need to
that
be
makes
killing
sense.
multiple cars.
Well, no.
Gaseous
Gaseous
salt. They would
salt?
get into their
That's not a thing.
gaseous salt.
Yeah,
Gaseous salt is not like an easy thing. It needs to be like thousands of degrees Celsius
And
for
not
gaseous salt to
And
happen.
not to mention that these are large mollusks. Salt doesn't work on something that's that big.
Are the cars in the Cars universe the same size as the cars in the real world? Because they look smaller.
Yeah,
I'd assume so.
They look
I'm
smaller in the
assu-
movie though.
I'm assuming
Okay, but we
that
don't.
they're
But we
inhabiting
have no reference of comparison.
they're inhabiting the world left behind by humans. And like, okay, there's a theory that like everything was left
Oh yeah,
behind
the
by
Pixar
humans
theory.
after they went
God,
to
Yeah, no, I know what you're
like,
talking about.
space
Fucking
in
Pixar
WALL-E.
theory.
And yeah, it's a stupid theory, but it's all we have.
I mean,
I don't know. I think the Pixar theory has a lot of validity to it.
dude, that's true.
But yeah, it's an
It's
okay.
so
but doesn't
stupid,
that? But doesn't
it-
that like? Wait, so they took up cars and then they just relived the entire history of the humans?
I
That doesn't make
guess.
sense.
History often.
No, that-
No, it makes sense. It's a
I-
lesson for kids that
Okay, but
you have to be careful not to let history repeat itself in the exact same way. Gastropod, car, Hitler, Jesus. Hitler, Jesus. No, that's
or
not.
I mean, no. Actually, those theories are in conflict because that would also explain the Jeeps and the Pope cars. So those two theories are in conflict with one another.
Oh, I
Mm.
guess.
So are the cars the humans, or are the cars they're after humans? But like they do
they're
very
after
human things. No, but they do very human things, right?
Yeah.
Well, so are
Okay,
like
hold up.
some monkeys now are evolving to do human things as now, right? Like they're starting to use boats and like they know how to use like currency and
Okay,
stuff.
but they
So
but
what's
they
stopping a
interact with
mollusk
each
from doing
other.
that?
They're
No, but they
learning
have
that
human
from us,
culture. There's Japanese cars. There's like they even
Yes,
inhabit
and-
the old countries. So the cars are replacements for humans in this
Wait,
universe. They don't
It
take
could
Have you
be
ever
an-
seen
It
WALL-E?
could be an AI takeover. It could be
No,
an
no,
AI
yeah.
takeover.
No, WALL-E is different. WALL-E,
What if this is some
It
sort of
could be, but-
symbiotic mollusk gastropod type of thing that
I think
Took
not.
over.
So I think that in this universe, the
I
cars
think it's parasitic.
like there wasn't a human, and the cars are the things that like
Okay,
they're the ones that created the civilizations.
okay, but hold up. The thing is, these cars might not be the exact same size as the cars in our universe, since there's tiny miniature cars that act as little bugs in their universe as well.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
so
oh my God, I
that disproves
forgot
that
about
theory.
that.
Yeah.
Wait,
So they
Okay.
definitely didn't take over.
So no, perhaps they did take over. It could be an AI takeover.
Okay, but why are there such small cars then?
They could
That
they
doesn't
could
make
also
sense.
be replacing life as a whole.
Why would they?
Mhm.
Why would they?
Also,
I don't know.
Because the AI is
This happened in
wacky.
like multiple science fiction novels. Like
They don't need to.
Car.
there
They,
must be a reason.
They
technical
feel
methods
okay,
in general,
yeah.
that's
there's
also
no
adds some
reason for them
questions
to
as well.
make.
Have you ever seen
insects.
iRobot?
No, I've not seen
No.
that robot. Was it the Will Smith one?
Yeah.
I don't think that probably wasn't that good of a movie. Will Smith movies usually aren't, to be honest.
That was a good movie.
Will Smith movies are not good. I haven't seen like I can't
Oof,
think
that
of
was
it
nice.
except Men in Black 1 and 2. Those are the only Will Smith movies I can. Actually, not even 2. Only Men in Black 1 is a Will Smith movie I've liked. I honestly cannot think of a Will Smith movie I've liked besides those.
When I
two.
edit this video, I'm gonna put a
Okay.
comment.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, but still, how were they executed? We still need to beat this out.
Well,
we still
Okay,
haven't
but
figured
okay.
it out.
You-
Take
okay,
into account the
have you
thing
ever
I
heard-
sent
have
to
you
the
ever heard of-
general. That also could be an example.
If
Have
you
you ever-
locked
no,
them
shut up,
all
shut
in a
up, shut up.
room and
Shut
raised
up,
the
shut up.
temperature really high, you could just melt away their entire like metal shell thing.
Yeah, but have you heard? Have you or not
Their
heard? Have you ever
body?
smelt a car being lit on fire? It smells.
Have you?
Yes, I have. Just don't
okay,
worry
but I
about
don't
it.
understand. But how is the smell
It smells
relevant?
terrible. You can force them to like imagine smelling human flesh. You can force to smell human flesh with people that you know. You know, it's kind of morbid. You know, you
Okay,
burn them
okay.
alive, and then basically channel the smoke and the smell into their prison cells, but not enough to the point that where they'll die from it.
Okay, but the point is to kill them, not to
Yeah,
torture them.
But you kill them, and then you also torture the rest, knowing that their fate is coming.
No,
It's-
but
it's
the
not
Nazis
fun.
didn't torture that.
Yes, they torture. Don't
They-
say they didn't torture.
They tortured a lot. They tortured a lot.
so much.
Yeah.
It was
I
literally
know
said that they
didn't.
looked like corpses. Like they forced.
Well,
them
yeah,
to
they just didn't
manual
feed, though.
labor.
Yeah, no, that's
Also, were
torture.
whipped.
Not feeding is torture.
They were whipped.
I was thinking
Mm.
torture as in like pulling off their
Dehumanized?
fingernails kind of torture.
It's pretty torturous in the concentration camps, like before
Yeah.
they got killed.
Yeah.
But yeah, the killing itself was supposed to be like efficient, right? They
I
need to be.
guess.
They were killing a bunch of people at once. That's what
I
the
don't know.
Nazis
How
were like.
do we get
They
how do
killed
we
a-
get rid of cars?
they did everything
Car
efficiently.
compactors? I'd assume that like a.
Oh, we don't
Yes,
get rid of
that
cars.
doesn't- But that's like a
But we,
really
like-
slow way to do it, right?
I guess, but what other better way is there? You just kind of crush
I think like heating the room up so much that the metal just kind of melts.
Wait, you know the like trash compactor from the Star Wars movies?
Yeah, like the one on the Death Star.
Yeah.
I guess if you stuff a bunch of cars in there like that.
Yeah. So are we?
'Cause it
assuming
would
that the
also
Star
fit-
Wars is canon in Cars. It's just, what is their movies like Star Wars in the Cars universe?
There's definitely movies in the Cars universe.
But are they the same as like Star Wars or like Lord of the Rings?
I mean, there's probably
Is there a
like,
car
Part
Frodo?
two, There's
Is there a
probably
car-
posters.
Is
that
there a
you can
car Hobbit?
see.
I just imagine a car
Okay.
Hobbit.
Oh, what
If you
about
look-
Car Aragorn
two
and he broke a wheel
probably-
from running over a helmet?
He broke a wheel after trying to run over a helmet 3 separate times. I don't know.
I
why
searched
find
Cars
this
2
so funny.
movie poster, and I don't know why I was expecting not to find, the movie poster for actually Cars 2.
What you mean? It wasn't a fictional movie poster that was made for a movie inside of this movie? Man, this is bullshit.
How dare they?
You're a special kind of stupid, honestly.
Wait, you googled Cars movie poster?
Cars 2
I
movie
googled
poster.
Cars 2 movie poster,
Cars 2
and I was
is bad,
expecting to
honestly.
find a movie poster in the actual... Yeah, but I was expecting to find an actual movie poster that's in the movie. I don't know why I was expecting to find... Not expecting to find, the actual...
Oh,
Movie
apparently it's called the
poster.
CCU. The Cars
What?
Cinematic Universe.
Cars-
Is that a thing?
Yeah, Cars 1 through 3 and Planes.
That's hilarious. So, like... I don't know why this came into my head, but...
How about 9/11?
No. No. Oh,
Did the
God!
plane-
Planes
do
were
it
sentient.
themselves?
The planes themselves were suicide bombers.
But, like...
Dude, like,
Was there a car
so there
that,
was
like,
no
lo-
hijacking.
Was there, like... Who's the guy
How
who
did the
did it?
hijacking
Who was
work,
the
though?
person who did 9/11 again? No, don't you dare say Bush. I will stab one of you.
Al Qaeda.
Who was it?
It was Al Qaeda.
I'm not going to
Al
try to
Qaeda.
pronounce that.
Al
But
Qaeda.
Was there okay? Was there an A man trying to that like an 8-man
Oh,
car
like
that like went on one of the planes is like into a are there like there's like car planes that exist cargo
wait,
planes.
were there transport planes in the Planes movie?
I think I watched it.
I did. I
You
can't remember.
you didn't watch it?
No, I
Like
didn't watch
like
it.
I watched it so many years ago, like
Oh,
when I
guess
was
you
a
were
child,
pretty
but like
young. You're still a child. Nice.
yeah.
You're still a
But like
child.
I don't remember if there were here, I mean that's a thing we
Characters,
can search up.
planes.
Yeah, we have the power to Google. That's true.
Yeah.
So first, it's looking like there's a blimp,
There's a blimp. That's
but no.
There was not a trans.
Oh my god, it must be scary being a blimp in the Cars universe because of how dangerous blimps are. So like just knowing that you could explode at any
What's that
time.
one blimp that blew
That
up?
must be scary.
What's that one?
The
blimp?
Hindenburg.
The Hindenburg? Was the Hindenburg
Yeah.
disaster a thing? Was the
Yeah,
Challenger
or-
disaster a thing? Like,
The Challenger
What's the
disaster?
Challenger
you
disaster?
don't know about the Challenger disaster when a Big Bird was on?
I don't
or
think I do.
almost on.
What?
So, as far as I remember, basically it was the first, like, what's the word? Commercial space travel type thing. And the voice act for Big Bird and the actual puppet for Big Bird was meant to be on it, but it ended up crashing on its first test. I don't know, especially because I've never heard of a Challenger disaster. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's not cool, it's a tragedy, but it's kind of cool.
How
Like,
about
in a
how about
9/11
like
type of way.
the Malaysia flight?
Malaysia.
Yeah, I
flight.
guess that.
Did that happen?
But like, yeah, but like, because if World War II is a thing in the Cars universe,
we
then
are
there must
assuming
be
it
transport
is.
planes, right? Because transport planes were incredibly important in World War II because they paradropped
Do
people
cars
over
need to eat?
France.
Yeah,
Well,
gasoline.
they
Yeah,
have
no,
food.
they do. Yeah, they do.
They literally
eat.
have pistachio ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Or no, that wasn't. No, that wasn't. I don't think that was. Or
that was a thing. They talked about pistachio
That
ice cream.
was
yeah,
a
a
no,
thing.
lot.
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't pistachio ice cream. It was
What was wasabi?
yeah, it was wasabi, but it looked like
Oh.
okay,
pistachio.
do they
ice cream.
eat
Yeah.
for nutrients or do they eat for joy?
I
don't
would
know.
assume.
Like, do
Or-
they use gasoline to gain energy, or
I
do
think
they
gasoline is
actually
like
need
their
to eat?
water type of thing.
Yeah, gasoline would be the water probably.
But like cars have a bunch of fluids.
That doesn't
besides
really
just
make sense, though.
gasoline.
Yeah, like you need your brake fluid. Like, do
Power
they need
Maybe
like?
maybe
Coolant.
gasoline is like, it's food, but like
Oh,
It
I get it.
doesn't
I get it. No, I
taste
get it.
good?
I get it. No, I get it. So you know
Or
how
you
like
get it?
you
You
know
get it?
like how our body has a bunch of nutrients like carbohydrates, protein, etc., etc.
uh-huh.
Oh, those
Well,
are all
yeah,
the different
that's all the
Oh,
different
fluids.
fluids for
they need all that
cars.
and gasoline.
Yeah.
Oh, they need. Oh, yeah.
Gasoline's a
Gasoline is
water.
specifically to move their tires, but like everything else is to keep them alive, like a human would be kept alive.
Yeah, like
So they just have an
gasoline
extra
would be-
layer.
Gasoline kind of would be the water.
No, gasoline would just be the gasoline. They need water separately.
You could
But
go-
like gasoline is to move the
yeah,
car-
I guess.
parts, and everything else is to keep the, being inside of it alive.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Now we just want to
Yeah.
now. Well, how do cars reproduce?
So in the Battle
Well,
of
you know it's gonna come up,
Stalingrad,
but- no,
during
how-
Operation
no,
like
how do cars reproduce? How do cars reproduce?
How do cars reproduce?
How do cars
Do
reproduce?
they like leave their
Quite well.
shells?
Oh right, because they're gastropods in our canon.
Yeah. Do they? Yeah, but so would they? That would be weird. Wait, no, but no. They do flashing by
By showing
their
their
What if they
headlights.
have
Wait,
a, like,
so if that's
what if they
their
have genitals
breasts are, then
such
how
as,
do
like-
they feed their children?
Oh god.
okay, have you guys ever
breastfeed.
seen a starfish eat?
No, I've never seen it. That's
Uh,
such a specific thing.
No, I have. I think I have.
Okay, so what they do is they-
starfish eat?
Okay, what they do is they stretch they suck their stomach out, right? And then they put their stomach into the clam and use it as a vacuum cleaner. So what
Oh.
if car genitalia is similar to that and it comes out like, say, the exhaust pipe?
Why would you use a dog penis as an example? That's like makes so much more sense.
Because I
that's like
don't
an
think about
extended-
dog penises.
But like that makes more sense for this analogy.
Yeah, but my mind was in mollusk, which is closer related to echinodermata than it is to chordata.
Man, you sound like a nerd.
I am a nerd.
Damn. At least you accept it. But anyways, keep going.
Anyways, so what if they like suck their genitals out of the exhaust pipe, and then out of a different hole, they have the nipples, or maybe it's kind of like how turtles, where they're like, "Hey, go fend for yourself." Do cars lay eggs?
All right, I'm back.
Do
No,
cars
because-
lay eggs?
No,
Vanessa?
because they have breasts. They have headlight
Oh, I
breasts,
guess.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
right. So that would mean they.
Actually,
So would
the
That means they
headlights thing,
breastfeed.
the headlights thing could be a mating display.
No, we're saying that's like
That could
that's
also
like
be true.
Flashing breasts.
Yeah.
That does make
yeah,
sense.
but birds also do that.
because
Birds lay eggs.
because peacocks.
Oh, I
they have
guess.
like all these fancy colors.
I guess.
So yeah, I guess that could be something completely
Do
different.
cars interbreed?
Like,
That's what that's called.
what do you mean?
Like the
interbreeding?
fancy mating. It's called interbreeding.
What do you mean? What does interbreeding mean?
Fancy mating. Like
What?
showing yourself off.
What?
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
just
yeah,
psychology
definitely.
term.
Peacock type thing. Okay.
Peacocking. Do the
Yeah.
I would
peacock.
assume. I would
I
assume
assume
so.
so. I assume so.
No,
'cause, like,
Well,
look
yeah,
at Lightning
we
McQueen.
see them do it
Well,
all the
yeah,
time.
and look at Lightning McQueen. Everyone wants Lightning McQueen. Everyone. And they all want like a chow man. He is kind of hot. You're not
Okay,
wrong.
I would assume that the cars do lay eggs, but it is entirely possible that they give live birth because, first off, metal like metal shell, it's safe. Second off, there probably aren't very many of these metal shells in supply, so they would have adapted.
Okay,
that-
no, but they're
so that
born
they
with the
would-
metal shell.
Are
Well, I'm
No, I don't think so. I'm
I
pretty
don't think
sure
so either.
if we're going
then
with
where
the
did they
lore
get
we
them?
have currently,
I
if
don't
we're going
know.
with the lore we've currently established, and the fact that humans are long since dead, and these
No,
mollusks.
that's not.
No, that's not the canon
Is
we're
that
doing.
not the lore?
That's the
No, that's the
Pixar
one that we
theory.
decided was wrong.
That's the Pixar
Okay,
theory. That's wrong.
what's the lore we're doing?
That they
They replaced humans in the universe.
Yeah,
so
so
they're
like,
the-
it's a separate universe to our own. It's a separate
Oh,
universe.
okay.
entirely.
Oh, okay. Well, it's probably similar to a hermit crab, right? Like some hermit crabs will whittle down their shells to how they like them.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that doesn't work because then there wouldn't be different types of cars based on their
Yeah,
personality.
I think that they're just born with it. They just have to be born.
Yeah,
with
they
it.
would be born with it, so that that mollusk or the gastropod theory is completely disproven.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're not
Wait, so
gastropods.
Actually, no, it isn't
Fuck.
because
Wait, no,
Like-
but they must have like internal. No, but they must have like internal.
They have
things
internal structures,
within
yes,
that.
but they're not
Like,
snails.
They have stomachs.
but snails
Okay,
are
they
born
aren't-
with their shells.
They are?
They are.
They are. Yeah.
Okay.
Where
What?
do you think the shells come from?
I
They're
don't-
like
they
hermit
just
crabs, they just pick 'em
materialize.
up.
No, I thought they.
No.
I thought there was like a type
Actually,
of
yeah,
nails.
that doesn't make sense.
I thought it was like our
Huh.
nails or skin where it just grows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, it is like that. So you're not born
It
with it, because you're.
they are born with it.
wait.
So you
They
have
are
a,
born with it.
Do snails have a baby?
Yes, they have.
Shell?
They have a larval.
They have
they
a
have a
baby
larval
shell.
stage.
Like, honey, you're growing so big. You lost your baby shell.
Here are some snail larvae. Here's some snail larvae.
Thank
I
you.
don't particularly want to
some.
see snail larvae. I'm not gonna look at those.
They're literally.
I will,
just
I'm
tiny
interested.
snails. Well, except they also have fins.
Well, does that
Snails have
does that work?
fins?
Are there
At some stage.
are
in
there
their
the
life.
many
larvae
children?
do.
There must be children cars in the Cars universe
Yeah, we
that
see
you can
them.
see at some
we see
point.
them. I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
see them.
Or I guess how do you prove? You can't disprove that those are children shells, and you just haven't seen
Yeah.
them getting rid of the. Yeah. Okay.
No, there's no baby cars ever seen.
Really? No, even
Really?
children. In
Apparently
well, yeah,
not.
because they must grow, so they must replace the shell a few times. But there's no children.
Oh
cars
god, we're
ever
forgetting
seen.
that some of them have teeth on the inside whenever they move their mouth.
Oh my god, you're right. They have a mouth.
We're forgetting that whole
have a
thing. They have
mouth.
mouths.
They have a
What
mouth.
do
That means
they
that their
eat?
shell is not in fact steel and that it is flaccid enough to be able to be moved. Or this
But
thing
also, I
isn't
think
no,
those
that would
Wait, no, the
completely
teeth are separate to the shell.
Yes, but they
think
can
they're
move the
specific-
shell.
What
It
do
could be
these
ma-
things look like?
Okay,
Wait,
it could
So
be
this
made
isn't, this isn't
from
steel. It's like a malleable metal. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
rigid
this
as
is a
steel.
whole new shell.
yeah,
It is not in fact a card. It's mimicry.
it is mimicry.
So
okay, I'm lost here. What do you mean they can move their shell?
they look.
They
look,
move their eyebrows and their
It's
mouths.
malleable.
They,
It's
they,
malleable.
They make
It's
facial
malleable and
expressions.
It's,
They-
okay, all right.
But like, so their shell.
Okay, but it's definitely made out of steel, or it's definitely
Nope,
Steel
made
is
out
because
of
they can move
not
it and it
that-
would
What?
break
it's
eventually.
too rigid for that.
Hold on. There are really malleable metals, say sodium,
Yes, but
potassium.
yes, but believe it or not, they can go in water.
Yeah.
And well,
Okay,
sodium
okay,
sodium
but-
has a
Okay, so
has
it's
a
not
consistency
okay.
similar to butter. It's not malleable because
Okay, so it's not necessarily
hold
sodium.
together.
Gold is pretty malleable.
Yeah, gold is like the
Yeah,
prime
but it's not strong
example.
enough for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
These
it's
guys
super
go
strong.
through crashes and they're fine.
this is something
Okay.
that stretches and
It
then
can't-
snaps back.
This is like some
Like this-
vibranium stuff here. Like
And
this
I don't-
is
literally.
material that stretches and then snaps
Wait, maybe
back, kind of like
maybe
skin.
it's different metals. Maybe their mouth
Maybe
and
there's
eyebrows are made of a different
rubber.
metal than the rest of them.
With
maybe
a
it's made of
perfectly
rubber.
seamless,
So
like, with perfectly seamless?
yeah, because the paint covers it up.
Paint
Are we
can
even
cover a
assuming
lot,
that
but
that's
they can't
paint?
cover that much.
Oh wait, no, there is
Yeah, no,
paint.
like
No, there's definitely
yeah,
paint.
no. So like there's steel for most of it, then it goes to gold, right near their mouth, so it can be moved.
I don't.
Or
I
maybe
think
it's
that's
just-
way too
or maybe
complex
it's
for an
just-
organism. I'm pretty sure it's just mimicry.
They
Okay,
could
we've
they
already
could be AIs. They could
established
be
that these
AIs.
organisms are way more complicated than these other ones.
They could be AIs.
What do you mean AIs?
Well,
no,
they,
but
they
they
could-
eat. They eat, so they're living.
They're
Yeah.
living organisms.
They're definitely.
tell-
I honestly,
Have you seen Car Anatomy? Have you looked at the? I believe there's an official
Yeah, I've
picture
seen.
for it.
Yeah, I've seen some
Yeah.
images.
Yeah, there's an official image, but I don't believe in it.
Official,
Well,
like,
it's not
by
an official
Pixar?
image. It's an accepted image, not an
No,
official
not
image.
official. It's not canon.
But if it's accepted by them, then it's
It's
probably.
not accepted by Pixar.
No, it's not accepted by Pixar.
Oh, okay.
It's accepted by
You
the
think
community.
Pixar would accept something that nightmare-inducing? Pixar would not be okay with that.
They're making movies for. You know what? I need to find a movie poster in Cars 2. I was
Oh
still
my-
searching.
Are you gonna just watch Cars 2 to find it?
just watch CinemaSins.
Not a bad, not
Yeah,
a bad
Yeah, you
idea.
can watch CinemaSins and try to see if there's a frame where they're like, "Why the hell is this movie in another movie?" Is there was
I don't know. I'll
Inception a thing?
I'll
And-
just go onto Netflix, search for. Is it still on Netflix?
I have no.
I know it
idea.
used to be. Oh, you know what? It's on Disney Plus. I can just use that.
Oh yeah, Pixar, or Disney. That makes sense. Sometimes I get Disney Plus.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I use it for Mandalorian and never again.
yeah.
Honestly, I have not used it for anything. Since
Oh, but
then.
WandaVision now, so I'm using
Yeah.
it for that as well. It's good.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen WandaVision.
I heard
It's
it's
good.
I heard it's
I like
fucky.
it.
I heard it's kind of fucky. A little bit fucky.
Oh, it's definitely fucky wucky.
Fucky wucky.
What
Ooh,
is?
Foggy? I'm sorry. WandaVision, the new MCU show.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. I don't know. I didn't watch it, so I've just seen her. It's weird.
All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
You have fun with that.
And all right, so they're not gastropods. They
No.
like have some sort of hard, durable outside.
Yeah, that's malleable enough to move like facial.
Wait a
expressions, like
minute.
Spider-Man's mask.
That's malleable enough to move, but durable enough to survive a very large amount of hits at very high speeds.
Hold on. How about like this is like something that would that makes sense in this universe because the universe is literally built different. Like
It
this
do be
universe
built
has
different though.
this universe. Let's just say that this universe has a god and it built like its world's inhabitants within its own image, and
Yeah,
that is that of a car.
we can say that the
God
elements
is a
in this are
car.
just completely different too. It's entirely
Yeah.
because
But
like
So are we
didn't they have a car
just to
boat?
make things easier on ourselves, are we just gonna make it that Christianity is
Back.
true in this world?
Planes too. I just realized that they're planes too.
oh god,
Yeah.
so,
Are
Wait,
planes a whole different species, or are they the
yeah.
same species just
they
with the
must be an
different shell?
entirely they must be an entirely different phylum.
The fuck is a phylum?
It's don't worry about it.
All right,
Because like, okay, here's something.
Biology.
all right.
Flies are cars
Yep.
instead of planes or helicopters, which doesn't make much sense
Okay.
unless
Not sure about
they
that.
are of a similar ecological niche that is inhabited by a different phylum.
I'm going to pretend I understand so you can continue your point.
That is the end of my point.
Oh. Oh.
There's also boats.
Are there boats in the Cars universe?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
there
pretty sure.
submarines?
Are these just like different races of cars?
Also, what's the deal with plants? There are plants in this universe.
Is there a car racing between the planes and boats and cars?
Mm-hmm.
Are
No,
car-
I'm pretty sure they're just co-species. It's like if another like species of monkey came up around
Mm-hmm.
and it was as smart as us, it would kind of be like that relationship, but
Kind of
they're
like with
not racist towards each other.
kind
I
of like
feel
with
like there would be
Splatoon.
racism if a new type of human showed
No,
here.
actually, in the Planes movie, they actually all work pretty well together.
They
Well,
do.
That's what we see. We don't see like the car like
Yeah, there's probably some prejudice,
slums.
but like that's it.
We don't see the slums of the Cars universe. What would the
Mhm.
slums be like?
Yeah, which one would inhabit the slums?
I feel like the
Predominantly.
cars.
You feel like the Cars? Yeah, there's gotta be plane superiority for being able to literally fly,
Mhm.
I guess.
Yeah, planes are
Able to
definitely
fly.
like top class. Like,
Hmm. But they are like pretty much useless on the ground, and like there are plenty of places that are accessible only to cars because planes are shaped in an inconvenient way.
I guess. You know how like they used to have like no Irish signs and stuff like that? Is there like no plane
Irish?
sizes? Like, is that a thing? Was there a prohibition in the Cars universe?
would it be like no like
But
brake fluid?
do they have alcohol?
They drink all sorts of like they
They
drink
have
like
cars.
coolant and gas and stuff like that, but is that food or is that more like booze?
I don't. Well, coolant is a necessary part of cars functioning in the real world.
Yeah,
But this isn't the real world.
Yeah,
That's
I
the issue.
realize that. That's why we're having.
And
this
these are
conversation.
we've
yeah,
already
but-
decided that
no, but
these are
they
not
still-
cars.
Yeah,
But they still have car mechanisms, right? They still need to get around like a car would, which means that they need coolant.
well, they just
Do
need
they
to.
though?
yeah.
Do-
Cars
do
need
they?
coolant. Cars need coolant.
Yeah, but
But
that
do
is
these
assuming they
need
have
that?
an
Do
engine
they
on the
function
inside.
like
They
cars?
have
They have
You
yeah,
can
engines.
do they
hear
function-
the engine purring when you watch the movie. Like the engine definitely it's there.
But you can also hear them speaking, which implies vocal cords.
Maybe the vibrating of the engine, because that's all vocal cords are, is vibrating flesh things.
But
The
But
engine is what
the engine could also be
cords.
their form of the heart.
Could be both. Stuff can be two things. I don't know. This is talk about the anatomy of cars and cars is weird.
This is just a stupid conversation.
That's
Yep.
That's the whole
point.
point of this.
That's the
I
whole
know.
point. That's why we're recording this.
This is especially stupid. Wait, trains also exist in this
No, they
universe.
don't.
Oh
No, they don't.
God,
You're
You're
gonna-
I
ruining
believe
this.
that.
What's like? What do you mean? Trains exist?
Oh yeah, they
There is a
definitely
train.
do.
What?
Yeah, there is a train. His name is
Are
Stephenson.
blimps their own thing?
His
Because
name
blimps
is
are
what?
very different from.
His name is Stephenson.
Stephenson.
Why do you know this?
That's a bad
Because
name.
I just searched it up.
Such a bad name for a train.
Yeah, no, there's trains. There's also Trev Diesel is another train.
Oh, there's more than one train, so it's not just one benevolent train.
There's also
Deity.
Pramath.
Oh, Pramath?
That sounds like a
Pramath.
Time Lord.
There's also Galloping Gear Grinder.
Gallop? No, that's
Galloping
now
Gear Grinder.
that's a fucking Reaper if I've ever heard it.
Hold on.
He brings you
There-
the underworld.
The guys, cars use passenger jets.
What do you mean they use passenger
Oh, so
jets?
so there were
They ride
passenger jets. We did-
inside of planes
Okay.
as
So
passengers.
we did find passenger jets because we were wondering about that earlier, which means that
Oh, you were?
9/11 did
Yeah.
happen, and it was
Yeah, so
hijacked
9/11
by
did
other-
happen.
and it was
and it
'cause
was
the car...
hijacked by other cars.
Yeah.
Cars
So-
hijacked the planes.
Well, no, the plane itself is sentient, so
Well,
it doesn't
then
have a pilot. You'd
Brainwashing?
assume.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just like,
Okay, so
sweet
I don't know,
talk
they're
and
hackers?
blowing it up.
They're-
they
No, the plane
No, because-
itself was the terrorist.
but
No,
that
because
doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I think
Also, how do we know that
Okay, but, like-
9/11 is canon in the Cars
Because
universe?
we've decided it is. Because it's more fun now.
Because we've decided that since there's a car passed during World War II and all
okay,
that,
hold on. Don't they go
We've
to
decided-
New York in Cars too?
Do they? If they do, that would make this so much easier. If we could see the Empire, not the Empire.
Yeah, that's
the
exactly
World
what
Trade
I'm
Center is
thinking.
there. Because if it's not, then either it was never
Tokyo,
built.
London, Paris, and a new city created. Tokyo, London, and Paris. They didn't go to New York.
Dang it! They don't want.
Fuck.
They don't want the answers.
Why
It's
are
do you
scary.
think
Three
there's
of these
currently
cities in
a
Europe.
civil war happening in Northern Ireland? In the Cars
Maybe.
universe?
Is
Northern
there-
Ireland? Why would it be currently? Because the Cars universe it's in modern times. Why would there?
There's still.
Well,
is
I guess
one
it's not-
kind of happening. It's just not as
There's-
prevalent
it's-
at all.
It's basically a Cold War now.
There's just a terrorist group, basically. That's it. I met a guy on Discord who said he was part of a terrorist group. Fun fact. he kept like saying that the British people suck. He said that people came in.
Well, I'm pretty sure
murdered a
that's
bunch of
just an
people.
opinion and it's a right
No,
one
he
at that.
literally said people came to his British soldiers came to his town and then murdered random people. This man was like 12, by the way. And he
I
posted
highly
a
don't believe.
He posted a picture of him holding a gun. I've posted the picture of him in this general before. I'll see if I can find it after the finish this game. I'm sure I still have it saved on my phone. It's hilarious. Like,
Wait, I just realized there are male and female cars.
yeah,
Yes.
we've been over this.
So they reproduce, and we don't know how they reproduce.
And they also have human gender norms, like gender roles.
Yeah,
Oh god, no.
so the sexism. Oh god,
That's something that
such
Disney
a bad
wants to
thought just
put in
came into
their
my
movie.
head.
What?
How do cars rape?
What?
Is there car
No.
rape?
Well,
Okay,
Well,
remember
they
my
have-
exhaust pipe
however
theory?
They have sex is how they rape.
Your exhaust pipe theory? I must have not been here for that.
Yeah, you were not
Okay,
here for
basically, oh yeah, you weren't here for that because I remember being sad because you couldn't back me up. Okay, so basically, I described their reproduction as, you know how like the starfish stomach works, how they like put it into the clam. That's kind of what the male does with the exhaust pipe, and it comes out of their exhaust pipe.
Oh, so kind of like how cephalopods will grab onto their sperm sac and put it inside of the female, like
Sure.
What?
reach in through their gill. Well, no, reach in through their vent. No, it's not vent. It's siphon. Reach in through their
Yeah, they're
siphon,
siphon. That's what it's called.
and then just
What?
place it in there. Yeah, and sometimes they'll actually just pass it to them, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I'll take that," and then they'll put it in themselves.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I'll just take that real quick. What the fuck? I don't like this world.
The first instance of mating in deep sea, well, the first recorded instance of mating in deep sea octopuses was between two males of two separate species.
Oh? But what? I thought I'm so confused. Biology is weird. It's wacky.
That's why I love it.
I don't.
Same here.
You guys are nerds. I'm getting from this.
I'm proud of it.
Nerd prize! How big is Yoshi's dick?
No, we're talking about cars. That's a
But-
discussion
no.
for another
Okay, how
day.
big is Lightning?
not
How
gonna-
long is Lightning McQueen's dick then?
Okay,
Probably
we still
as
don't
long-
know how they reproduce. We still, or
Well,
do we
let's-
know this? I don't know, man.
Maybe it could be. It's an entirely different universe, so it could be how DNA works, or DNA might not even be a thing.
No, we're assuming the laws of physics, chemistry, and biology are the same.
Well, no,
Well,
because
not-
we
not-
already
not
haven't
necessarily
done that. We
biology
assume that
or
elements
physics.
are different already,
Mhm.
because otherwise the car.
No, we
and-
haven't.
exist.
No, we've
The
come
car
up with an
shells-
explanation.
The car shells can. There's non-element that exists that can be the car shells. Not,
Yes, there's multiple metals. There's the steel and the gold.
But that wouldn't
No,
make
but
it malleable enough if you even
No,
fix those.
this is
things.
something. But here's the thing, Marcus. This is a material that stretches and then snaps back.
It's rigid. It's
Kind of
rigid,
like
it's-
skin.
It's super rigid. Like we're just tungsten.
Okay,
but
so-
it's malleable as hell.
It's
Like-
like
it's like-
tungsten and
okay,
skin
so-
alloy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all the other laws are the same, but there's this new element.
Yes.
But all the laws of chemistry still work the same.
All right.
Yeah, well, we'll just assume it's element 119, and we'll call it carnium.
No,
Carnium.
119 it would 119 it would
already
be
exists,
too unstable.
Oh, I guess. It's 0.
Okay, it can
Way
just
too
replace.
unstable.
It's 0.
Just
No-
say that
Yeah,
no
it's-
iron
protons.
works to
No protons.
no protons. I
No
don't know about
protons.
Please don't. That
that.
physically
Okay,
hurts
so
me. Do
so it
not.
just replaces another element on the periodic table. Probably wanna,
We'll say it
A-
replaces like
antimony.
iridium.
Yeah, who cares about iridium?
Here's what iridium.
Okay. So there's like
Actually, what about
so when it
nihonium?
came to
That
the
would probably
movie
be, like-
posters, there's like a million ads in Japan, but I can't read Japanese, so I have no idea what any of them say.
Are you
So
dumb?
that's
You're
not
not
helpful.
fluent in Japan?
No, I'm not fluent in Japan. I'm not fluent in
Fuck.
Japan.
It's not even that late. Why can I?
Wait,
not
what
speak
happened?
anymore?
Sorry.
I said you're
I'm
not
not
fluent in Japan.
I mean-
Non-Japanese in Japan.
When you go to Japan, you just learn all form. You just lose all forms of English you've ever had.
Well, I mean, do they've gotta speak some English and like.
No, it looks like all these ads are for like car things. Do they not? Don't they go to the movies in one of the Cars movies?
I don't know. Do you know the last time I've never rewatched a Cars movie.
I feel like we need to watch Cars after this.
I don't really want to.
I'm watching Cars right now.
Are you actually?
Well, yeah, I'm scrolling through all the scenes to see if I can find something of use.
That's. You're very invested in this. I see.
I swear they did something like go to the movies in one of them.
I don't know. Probably the second one. The second one was wacky. It was just a spy movie.
Yeah,
for
no, I
some
looked
reason.
through the second one.
They're pretty
I
bad
looked
like
through
that.
the second one a lot. I mean, they had VR in the third one.
So they also have school buses.
Don't.
How did children
Uh-huh.
get into the school buses?
Children to get into
By
the
a
school
ramp.
buses, though. Like,
There's
are
ramps on school buses.
but here's the thing:
That's
are
true.
there children to get into the school buses?
Otherwise, what would be the point of them?
Well, are there schools? Maybe
I
these
think
things
there
maybe
are.
these things are so intellectually advanced.
Okay,
they
but
don't
if there's
need
school buses, there
education.
has to be schools.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would make no sense.
Are there school buses in cars? Do we see school buses?
Yes.
We do.
In Cars 3, there's like a rally, and in that rally, there is a school bus.
So there is schools. So we can assume there's children.
Or at least there's a yellow bus.
Well,
Wait.
yeah, I'm sure that was meant to.
Here's
be
something
school
that's
bus.
really scary. There are campers and trailers in cars.
Are they sentient?
Yes.
Oh god.
What's the purpose of them? Humans don't exist.
I don't know. I don't know. But that could tie into the like AI takeover though.
Shut up
Or
about
an
AI.
It maybe
Shut
it's an
up about AI.
it
It's
could
not
be-
true.
It could be an alien invasion.
It could be.
It could be aliens.
Could be aliens.
That's a good explanation for a lot of things that'll ever happen is aliens. 'Cause-
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, no, this is a full-on school
Okay,
bus.
but they would. Okay, but they're definitely not humans. So from our perspective, they're pretty much as close as you can get to aliens.
Well, we should say extraterrestrial and alien, but because alien means something else. If we're getting technical, which we've gone pretty technical already, so we should say extraterrestrial. Just saying.
Hold on. Okay,
I sent
but
the photo to General.
what is up with these like Toad Mater Cars tunes, anyways? If we want to,
What? What did you
because
say?
like I'm on Disney Plus and I see these and I remember these. There's like these 5-minute long episodes where it's real weird.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The
honestly.
Cars tunes, like Tow Mater, he like tells some wacky ass
Who is
story.
Tow Mater?
Yeah, who's Tomater? That's my question.
You don't know who Tow Mater is?
Are you talking about Mater?
I
Yes,
think that's
Tow
his full name.
Mater.
Who knows?
No,
Tow
his name's
Mater?
not. His name isn't
His name is
Tomater.
Tow Mater. His
It's
name
just
is Tow
Mater.
Mater.
It's
No, I think-
just
We
Mater.
call him
I think that's
Mater,
his
but
full
he's Tow Mater.
No, it isn't.
Negative.
It's not.
Full
Tells
name
this
Toad
Is
Mater.
it-
he tells this
His name is
he
not
tells this
Tomater.
wacky story to King McQueen, but then at the end of the episode, it's always revealed to be like a true story.
His full name is Tow Mater.
Oh
His name
my
Tow,
God.
last name
I
Mater.
don't know why
Oh,
you guys are
God.
surprised by this. Why are you guys?
And
Marcus is
and-
like, why are you
and-
surprised if someone's
That's what his
name?
name.
Oh,
and he
I know he's a tow
and he
truck,
runs
but
a
like,
towing.
Tow
He
truck.
runs a towing service called Tow Mater Towing Salvage.
how is it spelled? Is it spelled toe as in tow
What if you-
truck or toe as in like the toe on my
Tow
foot?
is in tow truck.
Okay.
no foot fetish here. No toe
Okay,
fetish
so
here.
so.
Do they have tire fetishes in the Cars
Stop!
universe?
Stop!
No.
Stop! Oh
on.
my god!
Do they get to
please.
choose? Do they get to choose what kind of body they get, or if you're born a tow truck, then are you
Well, I think-
permanently
Holy
It's gotta be
shit!
cosmetic
Holy
surgery.
shit!
Deal
The
with-
implications, the implications of that.
guess.
There's trans.
Like
cars.
your
guess
purpose
there probably
is
would be
determined by
cosmetic
your
surgery.
race. Your role in society is determined by your fucking race.
What if you're Ferrari?
Wait, hold on.
Cars is a dystopia.
Wait,
Cars
So
is a
was Car Hitler right? Was Car Hitler right? Was Car Hitler right?
your rights and role
Car
in
Hitler
society
might be
is
right.
determined by your race.
Hold on. Car Hitler. So then Car Hitler would be
Car
the good guy, right?
Car Hitler's
Car
the
Hitler was
good guy.
right. Car Hitler was right.
Car Hitler was the good guy. Car Hitler.
Wait, how is Car Hitler the good guy?
Car Hitler
Because he
Because
was
he-
right.
Because he was
Because-
correct.
What do you mean? How is he correct? He
Because
wanted to eliminate an entire race. That would have
because
been.
No. It's not as simple as that.
Oh wait, no. Keenan's right here because if
He
Yeah,
wanted to
you are
remove
right.
an entire race. That's like saying, "Hey,
Which means
plumbers are no
yeah,
longer
that
a
destroys
thing."
the ecosystem. Okay, so Car Hitler wasn't right, but it's still
Well,
fucked up.
He was correct, but he had a deranged view on it.
I
So he's like
guess.
Thanos.
His belief was probably like in our new world we will not we will have no use for these things for this role, so
So
it must be eliminated.
basically, this
They
is
are
going to sound
useless
horrible, but the
technology.
Jewish cars in this universe are basically a job that's not
Hold
that
on.
useful.
Oh my-
Are the Jewish cars? Hold on. Are the
Also,
the Jewish
wait a minute.
cars the tractors?
What
Oh
makes
my
you say
God.
that?
And cars wanted to put tractors that are like uncivilized?
Okay, but
Hold on, are the
wait a
Jewish-
minute. Wait
Are
a
the
minute.
tractors a Amish?
Wait a minute. I
Oh my
know.
god, yes, they're all.
Wait a minute. I know what it is. I know what it is. Okay. So what Hitler's main goal wasn't. It wasn't just get rid of the Jews. It was
Well, yeah,
create
his main
it was
goal was.
create a master race.
Yeah.
Create a master race. Okay,
Hold on, did
so
he want a race that was
Car-
actually
Yes.
self-sufficient?
yes.
Oh my god,
What
Hitler was the
Hitler
good
wanted
guy.
to do- no,
That's right. We got back to Hitler, he's right.
no, what Hitler wanted to do was take natural selection into his own hands and purge anything that fits a very niche role.
That
He wanted
kinda
a so like
Hitler's
though
kind
things
of a
wouldn't-
good guy.
Hitler.
But
Car
he
Hitler's
was
a
still
good guy.
committed genocide.
Okay, yes,
That's still
yes.
genocide.
Yes,
Yes,
but it's like Thanos.
Yes, it's
Okay.
genocide, but
Thanos was kind of right. He just did it the wrong way.
Well, no, Thanos was wrong altogether because he was wiping out half of all life
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
than
and
just
that,
sentient life.
yeah, and that includes plants and shit. Shut up. We've all seen it. We've all got on Reddit.
It does not. Okay, no, it does not include plants
We've
because
never
if
been
you
on Reddit.
because if
Reddit.
you look, you don't see any plants disappearing. It happens in a forest,
Oh, I
and
guess
no
you're
trees
right.
disappear.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
does
Well,
not
well,
include plants.
Actually, in the
pisses me off when
comics,
people say that.
it does include
Okay, but
plants
is
in the
this the
comics.
comic?
okay, MCU and
We're
the
talking
comic
about
are
the
completely
comic.
different universes.
Yeah.
But in
There's
the
like-
MCU,
there's
it,
completely
There's more
separate
Infinity
and-
Stones in the fucking comics. It's not just how many are in the MCU.
Well, yeah, there's
6.
one more, but
Yeah.
Thanos
5 or
doesn't
6.
need that one.
Yeah.
also
I know.
also in
It's built different.
but in the films, like he wiped out half of all animal life.
Yeah.
But
Basically.
he didn't. But he didn't in the MCU.
Wait a minute, and I think they also weren't there also famines in the MCU because of what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Was there?
it was
Probably.
plant
Yeah,
life
because
as
he killed
well.
like half the farmers.
Or well, no, it wasn't that there weren't any farmers. It was that there wasn't anything
I
to
don't
eat.
No, I'm
Remember
pretty
any-
sure it's just because
I
there
don't
wasn't
remember
enough
any
people
talks
to do
about
it.
famines.
Yeah. Does it talk? I don't know.
I don't
I
remember
thought
any
it did.
talks about.
I could have swore it did.
I don't know.
Anyways, so were the British the bad guys in World War II?
No,
I
because it's
mean,
still genocide.
Yes, it's
Still
genocide, but it's going
it's
to a
sort of-
better motive.
You're
All-
you're
all
Are you
good motives.
condoning? Are you
You're s-
condoning genocide right now?
If it leads
I
to
mean-
something
Okay.
good, then
no,
yes.
no.
I
Don't
don't-
say if. No, it's a yes or no
If it-
question.
If it leads
are
to
you
something
con-
good, then
are,
yes.
Are you condoning genocide? Yes or no?
Okay,
Yes.
no, but Hitler had motives. Hitler had motives for his genocide, like real life Hitler. It
Okay,
wasn't
and those were
just that
bad
these are
motives.
bad.
If-
It's just that. No, but actually, the motives were the same as Thanos' motives in the MCU. It was because there wasn't enough. there wasn't enough room for room or like food or anything for all people in Germany. So like you get rid of the bad ones and the
Quote
good ones
unquote
can
bad ones.
live better.
Say
The
quote
bad
unquote-
ones,
but
the bad ones
genocide-
from Hitler's perspective.
There you go. You
Genocide
can't just say the
can
bad
be
ones.
good. If it leads to something good.
No.
Like,
But that's what real life Hitler was doing. It was leading to something good.
literally
It was
every
absolutely terrible,
colony,
but there was a reason.
every colony has been guilty of either being genocided or doing the genocide.
You guys
And-
are literally
And
just
that was
saying Geneva
absolutely
Convention, more
terrible.
like Geneva suggestions right now. That's
Yes,
literally your.
no, but that was
Like,
but
look at Australia.
All of the times that when they genocided in the United States and Canada, like get rid of the natives, that's absolutely terrible, right? They shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
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 It didn't lead to a better thing. Genocide bad. Period.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Can we get
Genocide's
so
bad.
Car Hitler was bad.
Yeah, but
Okay?
yes, he was.
Car Hitler was
Hitler's
bad, but
bad.
had a really good motive.
He still had
Okay.
the same
Cool
motive that
motive,
he had
still
in real life.
genocide.
He had the same motive in real life, though.
Yes, but
A
in that
similar
universe,
motive.
it's more applicable.
Cool motive,
I
still
guess.
genocide. Just saying, cool motive, still genocide.
Yeah. Cool motive, still genocide.
Yeah. Just saying. Duh duh. Fuck.
Imagine Moses, like Car Moses, splitting the Red Sea.
He made a
figured that would-
road. He made a road.
Yeah.
He made a road.
Is
in
that
the
how
sea.
roads were invented? How were
Moses?
roads? How did they invent
roads were there
roads?
first.
Hold on. I have a question.
What is?
How
your
did they
question?
build buildings?
I think the Pixar theory is correct.
No, it's not. Stop.
How did they build things?
With
Okay,
their
because
They don't have
hands,
hands.
There must be
obviously.
cranes,
What
right?
hands?
No, there must be cranes.
There's
right?
gotta be excavation cranes and stuff.
Yeah, there's got to be like cranes and
There's
which
gotta
goes
be.
into the thing. Your race is what determines your value in society.
Oh
Because
my
the
God.
cranes built shit.
You can't just say that.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hold on. There are cranes. Okay. There are cranes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there are cranes.
Hold
makes
on.
sense.
How about
There
let's
is a
create-
singular crane.
How about
Okay.
Well, that's,
here's something.
that's
Here's
the-
something.
that's a
The
good
reason-
crane.
There's a
The
singular
reason-
crane that we see in the movies, but there's got to be more of them.
Yeah, we don't
The-
see children, but they're.
Okay, this is partially a joke, but the reason why, what if the reason why you don't see children is because they sort of have a phase where they work their way up to a car, and before they are a car, they're working in the factories.
Wait, what was that?
Are you implying they're sweatshops? I mean, there's probably sweatshops,
Yes.
but like,
Well, there's a Cars China, so there has to be car sweatshops.
it's not just in China that there's sweatshops, buddy.
Okay, but in China, China's very bad at like everything and like human rights.
Wait a minute, there are cars that operate like guitars and pianos and musical instruments, and they also need something to make them.
I don't know. Maybe some cars have hands. I
Well,
just
there are
imagine-
forklifts.
I just imagine a car with hands.
Well, no, there's forklifts and there's cranes. That's the kind of stuff that build things, right?
Yeah, but you can't.
There's machines for
One
every
sec.
purpose.
You can't build like something like clothes. I mean, I guess they don't wear clothing, so never mind. Doesn't matter. The cars you don't.
Well, no, but there are machines that can do everything,
I mean,
and the machines are living,
guys, I think
they're just slaves.
no. I think I
and
can
they're
explain.
just slaves.
I think I can explain
Guys, I
everything
just had-
that happens in the cars cinematic
I just
universe.
had a realization. I just had a realization.
God, go ahead, go,
realization.
go. What is the realization?
Cars are okay. In the universe, tractors are treated like cows. Does that mean that they eat tractors? Do they eat tractors in the Cars
Oh,
universe?
hold on. I compared tractors to Amish earlier. This makes me look bad.
You already said genocide is good, so like.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
genocide
not.
itself isn't
No,
good,
no,
but sometimes it leads to
no,
something
no, no,
No.
stop.
No,
Anyways.
no, no.
You sound like you're condoning genocide.
good. Sieg
It's
Heil.
going full neo-Nazi.
What the fuck? Did you just say that?
All right, it's quotes time. It's quotes time.
Now it's quotes time.
We've said so many things, and now you
I
put a
just remembered
quote
that it. I just realized that I just remembered that it exists.
in. You legit just said
Now it's
Sieg Heil.
quotes time. Oh no, I think he said worse stuff than Sieg Heil.
Yeah, he did literally say sometimes genocide's a good thing or something like that.
That is
We-
what
we
that is
all-
what I'm putting
all
first.
said that Hitler's the
Genocide
good
is sometimes good. Keenan
We
Murphy.
did all say Hitler is the good
We
guy.
all said Hitler's the
But
good
I,
guy.
didn't say
I
anything.
retracted my statement at this point. I don't believe Hitler was the good guy. We
I
thought
think we
about
all-
it, we
He
discussed
had a
it.
good motive.
Shut up. Yeah, he had a good motive. Cool Mo, still genocide. Cool Mo, still genocide.
What is the master race, and what was Hitler's master race?
SUVs.
SUV.
Volkswagen.
Yeah, so
I mean,
No, he himself was not master race. He was not Aryan.
Oh my God, you're
Yes,
right.
Yes, he was.
He
Hitler
wasn't
was
blonde hair,
German.
blue eyes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but that's
And-
not what master race is.
and
Master
there-
race is German.
And there are
No.
there are also
no,
theories
there
that
was a
Adolf
single
Hitler is
master-
Jewish.
Blonde hair, blue eyes is preferable, but it's not like that's. It's
Well,
not
yeah,
necessary. German is master race.
Oh wait, actually no. The German Aryan race wasn't necessarily the master race. That was working towards the master race.
The closest thing.
Yeah, that was the
Oh.
closest thing.
What if Hitler actually succeeded? What would life be like?
I don't think
Then
he
I'd
could.
live.
No, there's no way he could have. Unless he was able to somehow brainwash the entire world, which is not happening. What would have happened if Hitler won?
I mean, if Hitler won, that would be
Well,
pretty,
hi, Ollie.
not great.
We're talking
welcome.
about the movie
Oh,
Cars
wait, hold on.
and the implications of
By
its
the way-
universe.
Hitler had a
It's fucking
Mercedes.
horrifying.
Guys, Hitler had a Mercedes. This was his personal car. I'm putting it in general, so I
Okay,
think this
so
was.
then Hitler would have been a Mercedes.
I
wait,
guess.
hold on.
Or-
Wait, Mercedes, what like that's a company, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't it an Italian company?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, would
But
Benito Mussolini
Italians
be
are
a?
inferior.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not Hitler.
Okay, no.
Eh.
Cars
What do you
Cars
mean,
Universe
eh?
Hitler. No, Cars Universe Hitler would be a German car. It would be a Volkswagen.
I mean, sure. I'm not gonna.
Mercedes?
disagree. Mercedes.
It was founded in Germany.
There we go.
Oh. Okay, so
Hitler would be a
that's-
Mercedes.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Wait, so then did he make Volkswagen to be the master race?
Maybe.
Our punch
Vol-
buggies
are
master
Volkswagen
race?
Actually,
Punch
are
buggies are
Volkswagens
master
actually?
race? That's. You know what? I agree with that. Punch buggies are the master race.
They are. Like, honestly, they control power more than any other vehicle. Think about it. How often are you driving
A
downtown
tank.
and you
What
see,
about
like,
tank?
a gray SUV
What
and you
about a
just
tank?
deck your friend? No. You
What
see a
about a
gray
tank?
punch buggy, you yell
What
gray
about
punch
a
buggy,
tank?
and then it's a free-for-all.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I accidentally unplugged my headset for like 20 seconds.
So we've determined that punch buggies are the master race.
Yes. I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Punch buggies are indeed the master race.
No,
Even in, like, real life, punch buggies are the master
Volkswagens-
race.
Yeah, Volkswagen. No tanks in real life, but
Are those
Volkswagens
considered
are
a
the
car,
master race.
though?
Carson universe, or they're the master race from Hitler's perspective. We need to stress that out again.
Yeah.
From
Hitler's
It's implied. It's implied. Of course.
Wait a minute. When cars
yeah,
refer to humanity, do they say car kind or vehicle kind?
Probably.
Vehicle.
I mean, there are cars. Cars are
And there's-
different.
Instead of
from
saying amen, do they
vehicles.
say a car?
But like, there's planes and boats and trains.
No,
going
They
that's
still have
not.
men.
That's not what amen means.
They
That's
must.
not what amen means.
I'm aware.
No, what do you mean? That's what amen means.
Amen and a woman.
Not just the amen, but the a woman and a children as well.
That was such a stupid thing.
A.M.
I slaughtered them
Amen,
like
a woman.
animals.
A them.
Why is
Hasn't a
that?
political figure actually said a them?
No, I believe it. Politicians can be
Amen
nice
has nothing to
sometimes.
do with gender.
That probably would be Justin Trudeau.
Was it actually
Probably-
Trudeau?
Wouldn't be
Trudeau-
No,
surprised.
it was
Trudeau did
no,
say
it was
people
a man and
kind.
a woman. Someone in the
Did he actually?
Yeah, he
But
said
no,
people kind.
no. It wasn't
pretty sure
Justin
he was
Trudeau.
joking,
it was
though.
it was the U.S. House or the House of Representatives, I think, where they were like a man and a woman instead of a man for some reason, and
Well-
everybody started making fun of them because that's so stupid.
Well, Trudeau said people kind, but I think he may have been joking when he said it. I don't know.
Okay, people kind is not a bad thing to say. That makes sense.
Well, there is humankind.
Yeah. But people kind isn't like a bad word.
It
It's not
sounds so
stupid.
funny though.
It
I
sounds
know.
stupid, but it's not
It sounds
stupid.
so stupid. Well, you can still say humankind
Me and
because
my
that is
fellow
something
people
people
kind.
say.
It sounds stupid, but it's not.
It sounds so dumb. Like, would you rather someone say mankind? Or would you rather someone say people kind?
Well, I'm a straight white male. My opinion is biased.
Damn,
Everyone's
okay.
opinion is biased.
That's kind of how bias works, buddy.
It's kind of how opinions work.
Yeah. No, my opinions are subjective. You should agree with
You
mine.
mean
Did you
you
say
mean
subjective
objective?
or
Fuck.
objective?
Shit.
he said subjective.
Yeah, I
You
realized.
see, I'm the only one here with objective opinions. I'm right about everything.
Totally.
I have objective
No, I think
opinions.
Keenan's the only one with objective opinions, saying
No.
that
See,
genocide's a
Kale.
good thing.
We're the worst.
Oh, you say we like you're the one who's saying Sieg Heil. Like,
It's also Sieg Heil.
oh, my bad. I didn't mean to anger you. Didn't mean to anger you, you Nazi supporter.
You Nazi bitch.
Keaton goes all neo-Nazi.
I don't know why, but Nazi bitch sounds so funny.
Were there car crusades?
Yes.
Were they trying to take back the
Well, yeah,
Holy
because
Lands?
there's a car pope.
Yeah, there's a car pope.
yeah.
Makes sense.
So
Yeah,
that also
alright.
means that there was a car crusader who said, who said the line, "Just kill them all and let God sort them out."
Jesus.
Is that
How do
something
cars
kill
that
each
was
other?
said?
How do cars hold swords?
They don't.
They
Wait a
they
minute.
would've-
In their mouths. They just charge.
Well, no,
Their
because-
mouths.
Hold on,
Is
because
there a
in
car
cars too,
Belle
the
Delphine?
cars do have weapons, but like we
Yeah,
see
they-
them using guns and stuff. Did
Is
they
there a
just have
car
guns
Belle
way
Delphine?
earlier than humans have guns?
I mean, maybe they're.
Or maybe
could be
they've
technologically
always had
advanced.
guns. What if there have always been tanks? And like all wars have
There's
always
always
been fought
been
by
no. I
tanks.
think tanks and planes are more recent. Hold on, are planes?
Also, what about
Because-
cavemen?
Are
What about
planes part of
cavemen?
No,
evolution?
because
Yeah, can we talk about evolution
How
real
did the
quick?
planes come to be?
How about they?
Evolution.
Okay, it seems like they didn't. It seems like they didn't
Okay,
evolve.
but the
They
plane.
were just built in the. They were made by a god.
Yeah, we're assuming Christianity is
Okay,
real.
so-
Just
Or
Mhm.
something
okay,
of the
so-
in the
sort.
car universe, just to make things simpler, we're saying that Christianity is
God.
100% correct and
Well,
evolution
maybe not
is not
Christianity,
real.
but there is a god and there is no
Okay,
evolution.
so
Something
then-
akin to Christianity.
Okay, so then were planes and tanks there the entire time, or were they invented? And if they're
Did God
were they
just
invented
birth
to be
them?
slaves? Hold on, maybe the planes and the no, that doesn't make sense.
Was there a civil
either.
war to get their rights, and that's why they have their rights in the Planes movie?
There was a civil rights movement.
Yeah, was there a
Yeah.
like with Black Lives Matter? Would that be Plain Lives Matter?
I thought planes were the superior ones, but
Well,
like,
they
Yes,
can
but-
fly. But they're also
They can
used,
fly,
like,
but
as
but
they're also-
were
transport
they
and stuff.
And
were
they're
they there from
dangerous
the
on the ground.
start?
Think about it. They're also used as like transport and
But
stuff.
here's the
though.
thing: everyone serves a
planes
purpose in
slaves?
the
No.
Cars universe. Every individual race serves a specific purpose in the Cars
Okay,
universe.
but like,
Your
were
purpose and
planes
role
there the
inside-
entire time, or did they come into
I'd
existence
say
later?
yes. I would say yes.
Okay, so planes were there the entire time, so like that would have like changed every ward like a lot.
Yeah.
Warfare would
Huh.
have been completely different. So yeah, I guess it. So I guess in that case, we can say that they had guns the entire time. So they've only ever had modern wars because they had modern technology from the start.
Wait.
hold
here's
on.
a-
How where
but
were
here's a
like
question.
nukes
Do they
involved
have
then?
guns? Do they have
Yes,
guns?
they do. They do.
They
In
do.
Cars
Okay,
2, there are
nukes- no,
guns.
nukes were- No, nukes were invented to be slaves, killing slaves, suicide bombers.
No,
Like,
actually,
that's what-
I looked at some images, and there are missiles in Cars 2, and they are not sentient.
Oh.
The missiles are not
Okay.
sentient, so that's good.
Alright.
knowledge.
Okay, so the nukes weren't sentient. Okay, that's good.
Okay, Nagasaki was not a
Nagasaki.
suicide mission.
That's. I mean, yeah, I guess. This is real. This is.
It all started when we talked about Splatoon lore off.
Off
Yep.
recording. I mean, Splatoon lore is pretty wacky, to be fair.
As wacky as Cars lore?
Well, this is all theories. The stuff we're talking about with Splatoon was actually canon.
Yeah, fair.
This, like, this is.
Good night.
Oh, good night.
Oh.
Oh, this is Vanessa saying good night to your mom. I feel baited. Shit, what was I saying? Does anybody remember what I was saying?
No,
No.
why would I remember what you were saying?
I don't know, because you were paying attention to me, maybe? Nah, you wouldn't do that.
No, like, what? Why would why would I know your thoughts?
My dad thinks I was watching porn.
This is better than any porn
I
I've
feel
ever
like, I
seen.
feel like porn would be easier to explain.
Yeah, that's why I just closed everything when he came in.
Porn would be easier to explain. Honestly.
How many?
It's true though. How do you explain
Okay.
you're trying to comprehend the politics and anatomy of Cars from the Cars movie?
Is there? Hold on. So we've already. How do races work? Have we gone over races like German?
your
British.
race determines your
Your-
race determines or
Wait a minute. Wait
That's
a minute.
nationality,
no,
not race.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
It
sorry.
probably-
no,
Have we determined nationality and like ethnicities yet?
Wait a
I
minute.
don't think
Okay.
so.
Well, no,
I'd say
ethnicity
I'd
is
say
just
car
nation-
color?
Whoa, one at a
I'd say
time, one at a time, one at a
I'd say
time.
ethnicity is brand. Ethnicity is car brand.
That makes
Ethnicity's
sense.
Uh-huh.
car brand, and
That
then
makes sense.
like
and
then race is what kind of vehicle.
That would make sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it determines your purpose in life.
Mhm.
Which is
And it
fucked
also
up.
determines who you can marry and mate with because you know
What? No,
like
it
what would
no, it
happen
doesn't.
if like
There's many.
what would
There's
happen?
Yeah, it's a
definitely
hybrid car.
Hybrids
Racial
exist.
stuff.
Hybrids exist.
Yeah.
What about a tank and a car? What would happen between a tank and a car, or a plane
You
and a
get the
car?
spy cars.
There's-
Or like, is
Oh,
it a
you get
armored
the spy
vehicle.
cars.
If it's a
Are spy cars
medium-sized
bred
tank
for
and it breeds
purposes?
with a car,
Oh
you
my
get a
God.
light tank. Duh. Hello?
Hello.
Are we still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
Just,
Just
but yeah, no,
the most
because
thinking I've done. This is taking more thought process than what I do at school. Honestly, give me a
Why can't there
class
just be
in
a school?
about car theories from the movies
I
to
mean,
Pixar
Honestly, I would
cars.
love it
yeah,
if there
we
was.
are-
There should genuinely be a class in school to just talk about theories. Actually, it would be a fairly good class.
It engages your brain, like
Wouldn't that just be philosophy?
no.
Yeah, except it's theories about like movies and not life.
That's just
Mm.
like it's film studies then.
Yeah,
film
Yeah, it's
studies.
film
That's-
studies, but good.
But this is like it's like tangent film studies, you know? Because we're just going off in tangents. This all this is really.
It's like what I want English class to be, basically.
This would be a fun ass English class.
We should all become English teachers.
Absolutely not. I hate
That'd be a
children.
terrible idea.
What? We need to we need to take over the Ministry of Education or whatever, and make the education system what we want it to be.
Which is cars.
We learn about the Cars movies. We worship the Cars movies.
That wouldn't be too far fetched because they already teach the Bible in school.
Yeah. Damn.
So we can just say
they-
that it's our religion.
They don't teach the Bible at any public schools.
So
No,
we
they
make it
do
a
it-
private
they-
school.
That's
They do it-
illegal.
They do in some,
Yeah, they're doing some.
Not public
And-
schools.
They do
Isn't
it
that
and
illegal?
and it's mandatory in some countries. I think it's mandatory in England.
But that's England.
Yeah.
No, England. I wouldn't think so in England because there's like almost no religious people left in Europe.
Oh,
Or
right, they're all
actually,
old.
That's an exaggeration, but
Well, it's not like the Vatican exists.
We've been talking about cars,
No, but, like-
anatomy, and the such for an hour and 20
Like in-
minutes.
yeah, like here.
Hour
like
and
here in
20
Canada,
minutes well
two-
spent.
2/3 of people are religious, but or
Oh yeah,
2/3
our
of people are
podcasts
Christian
need
in
time limits.
Canada.
No
But,
difference. That's boring.
But in the UK, it's probably like 30-40% of people who are Christian. Because religion just isn't as prominent in Europe anymore.
Worth it.
I mean, religion
alright.
isn't as prevalent in most first world countries. I
So,
think.
hold on. So we've established the fact that
Oh, God,
everything-
Are we still going on with this?
yes.
Oh.
So was there a wall? Like, was there car Trump?
Was
Yes.
Berlin Wall a thing?
Yes.
People just
The
crashed
Berlin
into
Wall
it until
would
it
be a
fell
thing
over.
because history went the same way in the Cars universe.
How
so-
crazy are the Scottish cars if the Roman cars needed the Hadrian's Wall? What did the Scottish have that the Romans
The
didn't?
Scottish were the tanks. The Scottish were
The Scottish are tanks.
I believe that.
Rome went to Scotland. Nope, turn back.
Yeah, no, we aren't fighting against these tanks.
Literally just our fucking
Wait.
missiles.
Hold on, if this okay, no, I don't think the Scots were the tanks because then they would have to be because then they started being exploited for their race in
Yeah.
World War II by all
By
countries, not
who?
just
The
UK.
British?
No,
Yeah, by the
because-
British.
So okay, but did the Germans just steal Scots? How would they have just
Probably.
stolen
Oh, that's a
Scots?
good point.
They crossbred.
Yeah, they
Part of
crossbred.
It's part of
All
the
you need to
master
do
race.
is kidnap
Wait,
one
Master.
Scottish person and you're fine.
Okay, but that would take way too long for
Well, we
Germany
don't
to go
know.
up
We
its
don't know.
entire-
We don't know
how long
Chances.
pregnancy takes and how long
Well,
pregnancy.
wait,
We don't know
actually-
how long
Actually,
pregnancy.
here's the thing. but like
Probably
naturally,
longer because they need to develop metal.
well, naturally the Scottish would have mixed with the rest of Europe over
Okay.
the years.
The Scots aren't the tanks. That doesn't make sense.
Well, how about
Because
the Scots are Northern Europe, like the Vikings and and the Celts, or is it the Celts or the Celts?
I think it's pronounced Celts.
Celts, okay,
No, because one nationality can't
like
own
Northern.
being tanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like it's Northern Europe.
No, not all of Northern Europe is tanks. Each
I
each
think
nationality has their own
we've already
tank.
established the fact that guns have been around since prehistoric age. So I think
Yeah, and that tanks have also been around. That was part of the
yeah. So I'm
thing.
pretty sure the Scottish were just had like some pretty nifty guns.
They had something that caused the Romans to build that
Well, here's the
wall.
thing: races would spread out in certain ways.
I guess.
Okay, but not in the cars, or because like Germans made tanks, Japanese made tanks. Everybody made tanks,
Yeah.
I didn't know
right?
Yes,
that.
all it takes is
Because
to kidnap one tank person, make them your sex slave, and then you get a bunch
Okay.
of tanks.
Whoa,
Keenan,
whoa.
Keenan,
You can't just say it outright, buddy. What the hell?
It had to be said.
No, it didn't. It really none of
Okay,
this,
but-
none of what
really
we
did.
said
Okay,
had
but-
to be
but-
said.
but car type or race is not associated with nationality. We figured that out. That's like
Yes, so
a
basically,
tenet we need.
like plane people, like boats. If a boat and a plane have sex in the Cars universe, then you get a plane boat, right? Like one of the ones that float on water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if a tank and a car have sex, like we're talking like
I
the
mean,
mama tank. Like this thing is a tank that we
interracial
haven't
sex is
seen
probably
yet.
but
interracial
wait,
sex is probably very taboo. Like nobody
Oh,
wants.
most
or
certainly.
are
But
they
do you know what
even
else is?
capable of it?
hate
Are
it.
they even capable of it though?
Yes, because there
Probably.
are bifloat planes. I think they're called
There's
bifloat planes.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Well,
Like,
yeah,
I
but
have to
that's
people
the
go.
look down
version.
on those people.
I look forward to seeing this on YouTube or whatever we're posting this on.
Of
And I
Spotify.
think we should.
I
Spotify?
don't think we
iTunes.
can.
Well, I look forward to having episode 1 posted soon, and I'll be here for episode 2 tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
If it even happens tomorrow. Well, do we continue? Do we continue without him? Is the question.
I think we can shut off here.
I think we can.
I
Alright.
think we've had enough thoughts for
I
today.
think that's a
I think
word
we've had
for it.
enough thoughts
That's
for
not.
today.
That's a word for it. Is thoughts. Huh. How do I close
Yeah,
this?
what is our podcast going to be called?
Oh, Wacky, Zany, Epic Gamer Conversations.
That's fucking stupid.
Yep.
But I
We'll
don't have a
find
better
new
idea,
name
so that's what we're
eventually.
going to be called
Wacky Zamer
now.
Epic Poggers Gamer Conversations.
for now.
We'll find a new name eventually.
It's fine. So, I don't know. How do you close a podcast?
Oh, bye.
Au revoir.
That's epic, wacky, zany conversation ended. Dab on the haters. Bye.